Topic for today is a topic that I'm literally just dealing with every single day right now. While I love staying at the lake house, it's slower. It's in an area where I don't feel there aren't as many entrepreneurial, motivated people. What I've been feeling the last couple months is such a low drive, like low motivation. Motivation is not something that you wake up with. Motivation comes from action. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. Guys, this is my last week at the lake house. I'm very excited about the time that we spent here, and I'm so freaking excited to get home. Cannot wait to get back into the groove. We have some really exciting things that we're looking forward to when we get home. Chris and I are going to go and look around at some podcast studios and see if we can find a space that we love to work in and turn into a little podcast studio and a little working studio and a content studio. So we're really, really excited about that because we just want a spot that is outside of our house, outside of our two sheepadoodles who are constantly making noises, and have something where our cameras are always set up and everything's always ready to go. We have not had this luxury before, and our work right now is so content heavy, and we're really, really excited about just putting more time, effort, and energy into our content and our podcast right now. So this is lighting us up. So I cannot wait to get home. And also I'm so excited because this next week, before we get home, we're driving from Wisconsin to where we live in Newport Beach, but we're driving first to Arizona because I am speaking at Powerhouse Women. And you guys know that's an event put on by one of my best friends, Lindsay Schwartz. And you guys, she crushed her ticket sales this year. I think there's over 700 or 800 women going, which is insane. I'm so freaking proud of her. It's one of my favorite events that happens all year long. First of all, it's like a freaking personal development fashion show, which is my two favorite things. So I pretty much just want you all to come and hang out and have fun and grow, and we can all shop off of each other. Capiche? Great. This is fantastic for me. But I'm so excited about that because we're doing something really fun there with glōci, you guys. And can I just say that there's going to be some glōci swag. You're going to be very excited. And there's going to be glōci mocktails. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to be the best time ever. So I can't wait to see you there. Definitely if you're there, you're going to see me on Friday and Saturday, which is so fun. And you guys, okay, so topic for today is a topic that I'm literally just dealing with every single day right now. While I love staying at the lake house, it's slower. It's in an area where I don't feel there aren't as many entrepreneurial, motivated people. And I feel that. I absolutely feel the energy very different here. Very different from what I'm used to when I lived in Arizona. Extremely different from what I'm used to when I live in California. I really don't get tired in the afternoons in California. I don't. I'm in a great workspace. I work around incredible people. I feel like there's so many people and so much energy around me all the time, and I thrive off of that. By the way, you have to know thyself, right? Some people work so much better in a situation like I'm in right now in the lake house. I do not. So what I've been feeling the last couple months is such a low drive, low motivation. I don't wake up yay, I can't wait to work. I can't wait to sit on Zooms. I can't wait to record my podcast. No offense, people, but I know that I do this 3 times a week and I have to work myself up to it. Motivation is not something that you wake up with. Now, I'm 5 minutes in right now and I feel motivated because I took action. So motivation comes from action. And I just read the best quote, you guys. Oh my gosh. It is by David Foster Wallace. And he says, if you're immune to boredom, there is literally nothing you cannot accomplish. If you're immune to boredom, there's literally nothing you cannot accomplish. And I have to tell you that I feel Like if you get used to the mundane and you can just make yourself so disciplined that even when you're not motivated, you're still going to the gym. Because guess what? I have not been motivated to go to the gym, not one freaking day. In fact, I have begged my husband to just stay home and walk every single day that we go to the gym. I'm like, I just don't want to go. And if you can just make yourself do the mundane things day in and day out, my God, that is what makes you money. That is what makes you win. And that's also, by the way, what makes you really good in relationships. Like, by no means do I want to follow through with a lot of the meetings and a lot of the coffee dates that I make in order to move my business ahead. But guess what I do? I show up, because that is how you move things forward. You show up when you don't want to. And I want you to remember this today with no matter what you have on your plate, no matter what freaking Asana tasks you have. If you don't know what that is, it's a management tool that I've been forced to learn and have to use all of the time now. And I live in it and I don't love it, but I love it because it helps me, but I hate it. But I'm living in it, you guys. And I'm like, why am I a robot to this? Like, why am I a slave to this? But at the same time, I know that getting in there and showing up for other people and getting things done in a timely manner so they don't have to follow up with me 5,000 times, even though some of my people still do. I know that that is what makes a successful person. I know that that is what makes someone worth sticking with and working with. It's mastering the mundane. And my goodness, did I learn this the most when I started in the fitness world. It was just like, okay, you can't just go to the gym a bunch and then stop. Like, it's about how many of the same disciplined tasks you do every single day, day in and day out. And that also creates your identity. Like, who you truly are at the core is what you do every day, right? It's what you do. It's how you show up. It's how you act. It's how you be in the relationships. It's what you say. It's, how you are to other people. And so this is just your reminder that if you're bored, but you're still taking action, you're freaking crushing it. And even with my dream business, guys, I have my absolute mind-blowing dream business that I've always dreamt of. I have a podcast that I'm obsessed with. I still get so bored. It is still so not fun most of the days. But I do the mundane and I do it because I love it and because I want to keep these things and I know what it does for other people. Like, I have to dig so deep and go, okay, this is not about me. This is not for me. Just do this task. It's all you have to do is show up. It doesn't even have to be great, you guys. That's where people they get so overwhelmed. They get it wrong. It doesn't even have to be great. Like, of course you don't want to put out shit content 24/7. But if you just show up and try to do your best for that particular day, that's all that matters, and it's going to get you so much further. So whatever is on your to-do list today, do whatever you can do to get grateful and just check it off the list. I love you guys so much. I hope that you remember that majority of living a dream does not feel romantic, does not feel exciting. But you have to reignite your excitement with gratitude. So every single day, I try to get really excited and grateful for all of the mundane tasks that I get to do that I used to dream of doing. And this is an actual practice for me in the morning. And then at night, I always say my 3 wins, what I feel like was such a big win and what I feel grateful for. My whole life is filled with so much gratitude that is what lights me up. It's the choice of how I'm perceiving these things. So I hope this helps you reset. I hope that whether you're driving in your car or you're on a walk, you go through every single thing on your to-do list and remind yourself why you're grateful for that thing showing up on your to-do list. Even if it's doing something for someone else that you're a little bit irritated about, like, get grateful for that person in your life and get grateful for maybe what that person has done for you in the past. If you feel like they aren't necessarily doing great things for you now, just try to do your best to find that gratitude in the moment for whatever that is. So you guys, I'm sending you so much love. I hope that I get to see you at Powerhouse Women or another event that I'm speaking at down the road. I have a couple more coming up that I'll share with you. And I hope you make this the best day of your entire life, of your entire existence. Why not? Why can't it be today? Sending you so much love, and I'll see you on the next episode.